over budget. And this is a
Meghalaya has emerged as one of India's top 10 fastest growing states, ranking ninth in the country since the post COVID era, according to Chief Minister Conrad Sangma. The state's economy is projected to reach a landmark $10 billion by 2028, with an annual growth rate expected to stabilize around 12.5%. This unprecedented economic momentum is driven by Meghalaya's decadal growth rate of 10.82%, excluding the COVID year.
It involves everything from government investment, government spending, to private investment that takes place, to the overall consumption that takes place. So growth in the economy is when we see the gross state domestic product grow. So that is what the growth factor is. So today, say for example, if we have a large investment that comes into say the private sector in say power, so that will add to the GSDP of the state. Tomorrow we end up building up a large say state secretariat. Now that's expenditure from the government side. That adds to the government's expenditure and that adds to the GSDP. So tomorrow, next year, when we say we show an additional expenditure of 500 crores on that goes into the GSDP calculation. And tomorrow we will see the GSDP grow.
Chief Minister downplayed concerns raised by the Controller and Auditor General regarding fiscal deficit and outstanding debt, emphasizing that the state's economy is growing rapidly. He highlighted that the permissible fiscal deficit is 3.5% based on power sector reform, and the Government of India tightly controls the level of deficit.
Crores which we take in the year. This is actually the borrowing. The real definition of borrowing is this one. So this, when we say borrowing, yes, we borrow 3,500 crores from RBI, through RBI and through different agencies, but RBI takes care of us. That is actually the loan that we take.
Sangma also pointed out that the Meghalaya's revenue balance has swung from a surplus of 654 crore rupees in 2021-22 to a deficit of 44 crore rupees in 2022-23 due to disruption in mining activity. However, through enhanced fiscal discipline, the state has turned this deficit into a surplus of 1,408 crore rupees in 2023-24.
50 years from now, because we take 1,000 crores now, we pay exactly 1,000 crores back after 50 years. So the value of 1,000 crores we take now is going to be very less 50 years later. And that money, whatever we can save in the bank, we'll get interest on that, and that will equivalent and help us to pay the 1,000 crores. So you cannot use that as or identify that as loan. That's number two. So that's the reason why we said that it should not be part of the calculations here, and that's a mistake we're making.
The state has effectively utilized the special capital assistance to states for capital investment for capital expenditure projects, resulting in an increase in CAPEX release from the centre from 200 crore rupees in 2020-21 to 1,293 crore rupees in 2023-24. News Desk, Hub News.
Nangni jangi tangani o sawa cherong bata. Nangni gisik, mathaneng. Taneng de agan onga prni chagate exercise karongbo. Niba gisikte agan ska ondisa tusiko. Dao taneng aganenga gito komi chabo benan sengi donggen. Niba gisikte skjainga. Wa maman salanti parata charonga. Mamung jade. Taneng agan skainga. Kenal mai bada kaba sabisi ko mane mang chana mansran jago de mailap. Nan thong salat tuchi chuliat bo. Niba giskan manija. Chao de gemmkon sagene chansia. Anseng gemakan masya, ya to chini bakari ko agri chao dan sini bena namja. Ani ba mai dake? Anseng sansya chaura ngara malasa malagen. Wagen, angara film star aro Olympic kalag barungja. Ani ba to kari chini chani ko komiat chao de. High blood pressure, heart attack, stroke, diabetes, makron ka komiani, karong tenostongani. Yan oni jepong naman again. Aru yarang niya sel, ning nikani rara ko man gen. Chani rengani mamung unja, dia plak nang ni jangi tangani o. Gemakon nang chakya genop. Kena nangani kudu masir ka ba? Tau di yan anseng nal tu patat genop. Tau di nang ni tanenggo sakselat poha. Anseng ni salan tini chani o toko komiat na nangode. Dalo anseng ndita chaiga ngode, kasen sinu ko komiat poha. Aro batita ba salang ni jamano, aro untisa komiat kubo. Kari komiat na bi absan kun jarak po. Bijak song mateng somayo, kasen sin komiat na ranta karongbo. Aro salad, doi ba biterang ode kari kon serang nabe. Nacha baksa chini rengama, mamung ja rengai bo. Ndi ba? Ata chamos komiat tereng bo. Aro ade sal zaman. Masih jokon ba? Ini geman chanchi bo. Nangni salantini janggi tanganio dek prako sawa chienga. Nangni khari, chini, aru to chani ko ta aloni komiatna aba jingboka.